Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we redeclared our war for Munster on behalf of our claimant in here, and we are doing just fine. Obviously we destroyed the army of Munster in the previous war, so there hasn't been much resistance here. And also there's been an outbreak of chaos in Europe where Aquitaine has become independent from France. France has another revolt going on. The HRE already had this revolt for elective monarchy going on. Was elective monarchy? Yes. Which I guess is why France had taken the opportunity to attack them to depose their anti-pope. Anyway, everything is falling to pieces here. The Muslims are attacking Castile in Iberia, but I guess that's not unusual. We are still in the war with France against the Holy Roman Empire, which is unfortunate because there are some things we'd like to do once we're at peace. I think our law-changing cooldown has expired, so we would be able to go to revoke titles, but I think we have to be at peace for this. I guess we don't have to be at peace for this. But we do have to be at peace if we want to change our succession laws to Tanistry, which is what we want. Also, we have to have no vassal counter above with a negative opinion of us, which might be a problem, considering Duke Eric here, who has come of age and found all sorts of reasons to hate us. Even though we educated him ourselves. But anyway, let's just continue with our war for now. We should be able to win this in a couple more sieges. We can continue to make some money as we do it, since we have our domain troops at home and we aren't paying to support them. We are unfortunately hurting our vassal opinion as we do this, though. So it would be nicer if we could finish it quickly. Okay, up to 76%. I guess we could consider spending some of this money on some upgrades. But since we're about to, well, not about to, but since I plan to move my capital duchy in the near future, if at all possible, maybe we wait and do it in the other duchy instead. Though we could just do it here preemptively. We can't upgrade the castle town though, which I think is the most important thing. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. We'll let them in, of course. We're hospitable people. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second serving and ask him to tell us about the mythical realm of Hindustan. I think this event chain was in the game before Hindustan was. So, I mean, it's probably still mythical to us up here in the windy North Atlantic. Dawn breaks. The caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says, his loyalty to you. His new master shall be beyond reproach. Yes, we'll accept his gift, why not? Let's check out our new arrival. Alright, reasonable character. Our ward, Duke Mungo of Moray, was not in his room, and I was starting to get worried. When he finally answered, I found him staring at a burglar who was trying to hide from me. Okay. So we are relieved. Our opinion of him goes up by 10 for 2 years. And he receives an event, so this may give him some kind of trait. I heard noises in the middle of the night. As I got up to check on Mungo, I had to call out several times. And he finally answered, and I found him under the dining table with a burglar. The guards made quick work of the burglar. Is this just the same event again? Told in a slightly different way? Well, thank the Lord I found him, I suppose. I don't think he picked up any extra traits. So our siege here should be over pretty soon. Oh, that reminds me, I should move my Chancellor as well, since he already fabricated his claim over here. That was a claim on just the county, right? Not the duchy. Yeah, that's okay. I suppose we could have him try to fabricate on a second county in this duchy and we can press multiple claims there. That would be pretty good. Okay, that gets us to 86%. There's consumption present. But we aren't leading this army personally, so hopefully we won't catch it. Let's check on what's going on down here. It does kind of look like we're going to be stuck in this war for a long time. I guess, though, since we don't need to be at peace, we may as well just go ahead and change to title revocation allowed. Unless we wanted to maybe change one of our council laws instead. But I think we'll leave it as it is for now. We have 4 supporters, 1 opponent, 1 undecided, so this should pass. I think we still have some loyalists on the council. Though I haven't checked. Of course I have to look here, because I keep looking in the other place. Yeah, 3 loyalists should make it pretty easy to get things through there, mostly. Title revocation is allowed. I don't know if that affects their opinion of me. Apparently it doesn't. Okay, that's good. Alright, so the Petty King of Munster offers us peace. He surrenders, and our claimant gains the duchy title. We accept. Okay, so we'll disband our troops, and I think we'll immediately start plotting to revoke this title. Hopefully we can get enough support for it. And we can. And we'll just do this right now. We know the levies down here are depleted, so she'll be at her weakest at this point. Hopefully she'll just agree to give us the county. That would be ideal. Nope, we are going to have to fight her. That's okay, hopefully we'll be able to end this pretty fast. Why don't we just have you stay down here? No, you don't have enough troops to actually siege that. We do have a decent number of troops at full morale here from our domain, so I think we'll just send them straight in and delay the others a little bit. Put in good commanders. I assume she's going to raise some troops here. So they'll be at half morale. And this is hills? Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate, but I think we'll be able to win this nonetheless. With these numbers. Gets us 22% already. And what are our chances of being able to assault this? I think we don't quite have enough. Alright, I think somebody's changing some of their council laws. Our nephew needs an education focus. He is willful and playful. So diplomacy would be bad, martial would be good, intrigue would be good, and I think stewardship and learning would be bad. We'll get him a military education. Can't have too many good generals around, I think. So I suppose we could have declared one of our claim wars simultaneously with this, but I think this should be fast enough. So the King of Norway wants to marry my niece. Okay. I'll accept. I don't think that gives us a non-aggression pact. Or maybe it does. No, it does, okay. Well, good to know. I guess that makes nieces and nephews more useful. Okay, 36%, we're definitely not going to be able to assault this. Maybe we'll just fight a quick battle over here and then return to sieging. You were in the thick of it during the battle, and your tally of slain enemy soldiers have impressed even the most grizzled sergeants in your army. As you clean the blood splatter off your sword and armor, the men cheer you for the bravery you displayed in securing this victory. Songs will be sung of this day for 100 prestige. Pretty good. Oh, and we lost Bishop Angus as our court chaplain. So we'll just appoint Bishop Simon of Carlisle. Send him straight off to Rome. We'll appoint you as a commander. Right, up to 64%. And hopefully this siege will go fairly quickly since it's a bishopric. And it does seem to be. Okay, good. White peace in the French Holy Roman Anti-Papal War. And it looks like the revolt over elective monarchy has ended. I wonder, did they actually succeed in enacting elective monarchy? I think if we go to here, we can see regulated inheritance now. Maybe it doesn't show it in this map mode. I think if we look at the title here, primogeniture, okay. So, no elective. Alright, so the Duchy of Albany has been usurped. We have a new Duke of Albany. Duke Malcolm the Usurper. This is our second Duke Malcolm, I think. But he is a powerful vassal. We still want to usurp or revoke this duchy title, so I'm going to just leave him off the council. We will appoint him as a commander, though. I think our Duke down here is a Malcolm as well. Different dynasty, though. So to actually make progress on trying to revoke that, we might want to switch to the intrigue focus. Though, I do want to keep family focus for the health bonus. Maybe we can just take the risk and switch. But we should be getting ticking war score now for occupying our war goal. May as well head down here and see if we can fight any other armies. Our young Duke of Moray is very easily satisfied and obviously lacking in ambition. Well, I wouldn't mind having my most powerful vassal be content. That seems good. We can have him lose the trait affectionate and become content. Or we can have a chance of him becoming charitable. Nope, content is absolutely fine by me. Alright, that was actually worth a surprising amount of war score, so we're up to 100 and we can end this immediately. So we got our domain county back. Our vassal duchess down here will be a bit annoyed about that. She's actually more annoyed than I thought. Though we do have plus 100 for pressing her claim. She expects to be on the council, but she isn't, as far as I know. Okay. So her opinion is still positive, as is... No, Duke Malcolm here is negative. So we won't be able to change our inheritance laws right now. But maybe a little gift to Duke Malcolm here will get us there. Yeah, we're up to 7, okay. So that should allow us to go to Tanistry. So the ruler and all vassals at 1 and 2 ranks below, for us that's dukes and counts, can nominate an heir, the Tanist, from among the members of the ruler's dynasty. Vassals will tend to favour older members from other branches of the family, especially claimants. So this is kind of similar to elective, but I think in elective only dukes get to vote, so we get more people voting, but the restriction is that they can only vote for members of our dynasty, whereas we can see here that members of other dynasties can be chosen for elective succession. But this is only available to people of the Celtic culture group, so I do like to use it whenever I get the opportunity. So let's go to Tanistry. Yes, I just read this, okay. So we're still voting for our brother. We could change our vote to our nephew, maybe. Seems like maybe a better character. Let's see who we have available to nominate. Queen of Norway, though she's... Oh, I didn't want to nominate her. Let's change that, please. She's non-matrilineally married, so... I guess that doesn't matter with Tanistry, though. We could choose our son, who's a pretty mediocre character. Our brother is decent, but he's unfortunately getting on in years. He's older than we are. So maybe our nephew here would be the best choice for now. Though he's pretty mediocre too. Maybe we'll choose our son, since he's the youngest, at least. That's at least something in his favor. Okay, so we do have claims to press. We have claims on Tyrone, we have claims on Gwynedd. And what else did we have? Those are just the only claims we had, that's fine. So we could press those right now. We have an increased council power in Scotland faction under our vassal Duchess. For some reason she's not annoyed about being on the council. I wonder if it's because as a female character she's not actually eligible for most of the spots on the council. Or possibly any of them. Any of them, actually, I think. So that's good. It would be, I think, a bit unfair if she was unhappy about being on the not being on the council when we can't even appoint her. So, yeah, I think we will go ahead and press at least one of these claims. And I think we'll do Tyrone. Assuming that our council approves, which they do. The Glory Hounds are not in favour because this is going to be a war without much glory to be had, but that's okay. We still have 2 loyalists. I guess one of the loyalists changed to a pragmatist, or somebody that was appointed was a pragmatist. Either way, we're still in a pretty decent spot on the council. And let's see, I think at this point we'll allow our vassals to calm down a bit and just use our domain troops and retinue, even though this is going to cost us some amount of money. And we gain some free technology, which is good, and we can even invest in something. Military tech, I guess. So we'll go for organization. I don't think we're at our retinue cap or anything. We may as well go up in legalism, I think, as well. I think that unlocks some stuff for us in our laws. Though I'm not sure what exactly. We only need 2 for this. We need level 5 Majesty for Imperial Administration, but I guess we won't be doing that for a while. Tolerance is what affects status of women, okay. Okay, so I guess we didn't really need higher legalism until we want to go to max centralization or something. Anyway. We have righteous imprisonment on our vassal Duchess over here. But I don't think we need to do that. for any reason. Well, I suppose the faction would be a decent reason, but she's not going to cause us any trouble all by herself. This guy I don't remember having 28 martial skill. What's going on with him? Oh, he's getting military advice, I assume, from our Lord and Savior. Okay, well, I'm happy to take advantage of that. He is actually a heretic, I just noticed. He's a Cathar, okay. I guess we should probably ask him to convert. We are going to be there on the 20th. They're going to get out on the 26th, so we will catch them. But his opinion, unfortunately, is too low for him to accept that. We have a hostile army down here. Did you just declare war as well? Yeah, they have their own claim on the county. Well, we'll just have to sit here and siege it so they can't get in. But that's fine. We are actually still just about in the positive income bracket, even though we're supporting our domain troops, so that's good. We aren't making any money though. And I think we can afford to send half of these troops in pursuit. And maybe wipe them out? Not quite. Alright, the King of Norway wants to upgrade our non-aggression pact to an alliance. Do we want to do this? We may have lost our alliance with France now that I think about it, with the succession that went on over there. So we could get Norway on our side, that could be useful. 5,000 troops though is not amazing. They have no wars going on right now. We'll accept, I suppose. Let's hope they don't drag us into too many wars that we don't care about. But we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll have to finish our claim war in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.